Welcome to the Temple of Flame. On today, Faithful Acolytes, we take a look at this. And as you can see, what this is from Wendy's, it is the Scorchin hot dipping sauce. Now, I'm trying to pull this in. All right, so we've got hot sauce, which is aged peppers. Most likely it's cayenne. Let's see, what else do we have here? I see cheddar cheese. Okay. Romano, a cheese blend. Blue cheese. Okay. So, not a lot of things that I would say would lead me to say it is Scorchin. Yeah. Aged peppers is probably cayenne. You see here we've got actually we don't even need the spoon for this. You can see right there on the white, it is a sort of kind of a light orangey sort of color. It smells like a cayenne pepper sauce. And you can see it's got a sort of creamy aspect to it. I think this has replaced the ghost pepper ranch, so I don't know how dissimilar this is going to be. I really don't expect this to be scorching hot. And I guess I do need the spoon. Okay, so I got to taste it by itself. Oh, Jesus, okay. It's very, very thick. So you can see it's a fairly thick sauce. So it should hold pretty well to the tenders that I got to go with it. This is a tenders dipping sauce after all. But there you can see the color a little bit. It almost hues towards like a pink orangish almost. I mean, it's more orange, I would say, but can't get away from the fact that I do sense a tad bit of red in there. Probably that paprika that we saw there. Interesting. All right, well, let's get into it. Oh. Very salad dressing aspect to it. So the idea here is you can put the dipping sauce in this little window. This is the kind of innovation that you can expect from fast food these days. This kind of wild innovation. So here's the tenders. These are new, I guess. And so I go to Wendy's. I haven't tried these yet. Let me just try it by itself. It reminded me of the Tyson ones, just with a little less thick breading. We'll try it here and then we'll do story time. I don't know why they're calling this Scorchin. Sometimes Wendy's will do okay. They did have the ghost pepper chicken sandwich, for a while on the menu, quite a while. And it was a flavoring system. You could get it with the spicy chicken. They had ghost pepper fries, I believe, also. Ghost pepper cheese fries, that's what it was. Alright, so I go to the drive-thru and it's this fucking AI. And supposedly theirs is supposed to be good. McDonald's got rid of theirs. I think Taco Bell might have had one too. They got rid of theirs. And I was not impressed with it at all. It seemed like it froze in the middle of finalizing the order so I could actually drive up and pay for it. So I get up there and the guy is wanting twice as much. All I got was these 4 tenders. That's it. And the guy's saying, hey, was this yours? Did you have this? Did you have this? All these sandwiches. And I'm like, look, man, I just had a 4-piece of tenders. That's it. They finally find it. So that's no good. And then they gave me the wrong sauce. And I'm like, it's a good thing I checked. I only went there for the sauce. I can't really go there any less than I already do. I only go there if they have something that I was going to say intersects with the chili head world. This really doesn't. There's no heat to it. I don't understand how you call something scorching or scorchin that has no real heat in it to speak of. I don't know anybody that's going to think this is hot. Which is a shame that they did away with, well, that they're doing this. You know, and here's the other thing too. These 4 tenders was like $8. 4 tenders, 2 sauces, $8. One of the issues I have with Wendy's is that I've always had this issue with them for a really long time, actually. They always tend to be overpriced. You can get a whole goddamn bag of tenders for, if it's on sale, for probably less than $8. But even if it's not on sale, it's right at that area. It might be $1 more. But you're getting double, if not more than that, of these tenders. And these are particularly good. These are very, very, very pedestrian. Very average. McDonald's just came out with some new tenders too. I will say this. For me, I think the McDonald's are better. I'm still boycotting McDonald's. But I can't really intersect, I mean, I can't go to fast food less than I already do. The only time I go there, generally, is in the context of filming something. So, it might be pairing something with a sauce. It might be this, testing out some bold new product and being just incredibly disappointed by it. No heat to the tenders, of course, but there's no real flavor either. As far as tenders go, yeah, I mean, McDonald's are better. Neither of those are anywhere near the levels of, like, say, a Popeyes. And one of the nice things about this particular Wendy's is that it's close by, which means there's a Wendy's, there's a couple of Cracked Donalds, there's a number of things in relative proximity. Taco Bell, a few other ones. So that means I can hit the drive-thru and hopefully have it still be relatively warm by the time I walk through the door with it. But this ain't it. $2 a tender? Get the fuck out of here. So, I should probably talk about the sauce, since that was the whole reason I went there, was to get this weak ass sauce. If you went to a wing restaurant, like a sit-down restaurant, and you ordered yourself some wings and they brought you like a buffalo style sauce, just a cayenne sauce, okay? They bring you a cayenne sauce in a little tub of blue cheese. And clever little monkey you are. Clever little primate you are. You say, hey, what if I mix these together? Or maybe you're down far enough on both of them, and you don't want to keep digging in there. You don't have that many wings left. So you get one of the carrot sticks or celery sticks, and you say, clearly they meant these as stir sticks. Clearly. And you mix it together. That is more or less what you would have here. That's pretty much it. In a nutshell, as they say. You've got an okay-ish base of just a Louisiana style sauce for the most part. And then you've got these different cheeses and cream things that are there. What you don't have is heat. You don't have a scorching hot sauce. You don't have, even if you took the word hot off there, you wouldn't have that either. There is, I just had two of those. There's precious little heat here. My disappointment with Wendy's does continue. Unabated. They are generally, for me, one of the more disappointing chains in terms of fast food, and overcharging for some strips that are just okay-ish at best. It's not going to win you any favors. You're not making up any ground by doing that. And a lot of times these tenders are okay size. They're like not impressive or anything like that. That's the thing. They're just okay. So if I would have walked out of there with having these four for like maybe $5 or $6 with the sauces, I probably would. I'd be more kind of on the fence. I still wouldn't think that it was an especially great deal, but I wouldn't also feel like I just got soaked a little bit like I do now. So I didn't really expect a lot out of this, but like I said, you start throwing adjectives like that in front of other adjectives like hot. You start trying to make a descriptor of Scorchin and so on, an exaggerated implication of heat. And I most likely will be testing it to see if the proof is in the pudding. Here it wasn't. Like these are, the flavors. If you like that flavor, if you like a sort of Louisiana style mix with like a blue cheese or a ranch, you'll probably like this. If you're looking for heat, look somewhere else. It's not here. But the flavor is like, I don't mind that flavor. I don't usually like those two things combined. I like them separate. I don't, and then I can play with the ratios myself. This one, somebody has doctored the ratios for me. And to me, I would say they're not way off, but they're not exactly what I would have wanted either. I would have been okay with that, though. I would have been okay with the flavor of this had there been heat. And you're calling it Scorchin' Hot. If this is allegedly the hottest sauce in the lineup, I've done a few of the Wendy's things. I think you guys need to. It's almost like clickbait for chili heads in a way. And so, I am making content, so sure, I'll click on it. I'll take you guys at your word and then see how true that is. Yeah, I'll do it. And in this case, not so much. And we'll just leave it right there. So that was the Wendy's Scorchin' Hot dipping sauce. Number 4. In peace, to serve the flame.